Chapter 75 of the Boruto manga is here, and some game-changing things have finally happened. We are now getting some much-needed answers about the Otsutsuki clan and Amado cyborgs. This chapter even gives us more information about a power we haven't seen since chapter 1. We've got a lot to cover here, so let's dive right in. We start things off with a full conference call between Boruto, Kawaki, Ada, and Daemon at their new home, and Shikamaru, Naruto, and Amado at the Hokage's office. Amado gives everyone a complete rundown of both Ada and Daemon's powers. Ada can charm anyone that is not blood related to her or a member of the Otsutsuki clan. Her Senrigan allows her to view any moment that has ever happened after her birth. Daemon can reflect any attack or harmful intention directed at him as long as he is touching another person. The person he is touching also benefits from that reflection power too. Kawaki even goes as far as to test out Daemon's reflection ability by imagining punching the small child. And just like Amado said, the attack is reflected right back at Kawaki, which amuses Daemon. During the meeting, Naruto finally asks a question that has been on everyone's mind. How did Amado create such powerful and godlike abilities with just scientific ninja tools? Amado admits that he wasn't the one that created Daemon and Ada's powers. All he did was transplant them from a different member of the Otsutsuki clan. For the first time in a long while, we get the name of a new Otsutsuki member, Shibai. This shocks everyone, including Shikamaru, who immediately asks where Shibai is, and leave it to Shikamaru to start analyzing potential new threats the second they are introduced. Amado reassures him that Shibai is no longer alive and only his remains are left. From Amado's explanation, Shibai was different from other members of his clan. Other Otsutsuki clan members had only eaten a small handful of chakra fruits, and had only gone through karmic resurrection a few times. Shibai, on the other hand, had devoured multiple chakra fruits that eventually transformed him into a god. And as such, the identity of the Otsutsuki god has finally been revealed. Shibai's godhood allowed him to unlock Ada's Senrigan and Daemon's reflection ability. He was the original user of these powers. Amado transplanted Shibai's DNA into the siblings, giving them a few of his abilities. The process seems similar to how characters like Orochimaru and Madara transplanted Hashirama's cells into test subjects like Yamato and Obito. DNA swapping has been a major part of Naruto's story, and it seems like the trend is going to continue in Boruto. Shikamaru confirms to Katatsuke that this is actually possible. Katatsuke agrees that in theory something like this is doable, but would be extremely difficult with humanity's current level of technology. But as we have seen before, Amado's genius intelligence is on a whole different level from anyone else on the planet. He has been able to develop advanced airships and create powerful cyborgs. Amado's skills seem limitless. Amado continues to explain that the Senrigan and Daemon's reflection abilities were not the only powers that Shibai possessed. This Otsutsuki god could create storms and rain down thunderbolts without even weaving hand signs. Shibai's powers were called Shinjutsu because they were so different from ninjutsu or even senjutsu. His powers were like divine miracles. He was more like a force of nature than a mortal person. Amado also reveals that other people besides Ada and Daemon have inherited these Shinjutsu abilities. Code's claw marks, Kawaki Sukuna Hikona and Daikokuten, and even Karma seals are all forms of Shinjutsu. That means officially, characters like Kawaki, Code, and Boruto possess godly powers. It seems that all the Otsutsuki clan's powers originated from Shibai. It is possible that he is the founding member of the clan. Wow! And before we continue with this bombshell of a chapter, be sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications on to never miss an upload, and smash that like button for some plot armor today. One of the more shocking things that Amado teaches the group is that ninjutsu, the thing that every ninja has dedicated their lives to, is just a weak attempt at mimicking Shinjutsu. These godly powers completely overshadow almost every ninjutsu we have seen before. Shikamaru then asks a very important question. How could someone as powerful as Shibai die? With karmic resurrection, he should have been able to reincarnate forever and continue to get stronger over time. Is it possible that someone killed God? Amado admits that he isn't positive about what happened to Shibai. It is possible that someone did kill him, but he has a different theory. What if Shibai evolved so much that he no longer required a physical body? Amado believes that Shibai ascended to a higher plane and willingly chose to leave his body behind. This could be the ultimate goal of the Otsutsuki. They could be trying to follow in Shibai's footsteps and ascend to a higher place, joining God. This is Jigen's dream that Code inherited. All this talk about gods and ascension confuses Naruto a bit, but everyone else seems to be following. The Otsutsuki are so powerful that they can make anything happen. Amado wants to use that power to fulfill his own dreams. After dozens of chapters filled with mystery, we are finally learning about Amado. His ambitions and schemes are all being laid out on the table. Is to use the Otsutsuki's powers to bring back his daughter from the dead. Now this was actually something that a lot of fans had speculated about. The only thing that Amado wants is to get his daughter back. Just as he says this, Delta arrives at Sarada at Mitsuki's location. She is still enamored with Ada and came to see her again. Sarada tells her to leave, but Delta begs to stay so that she can just get one more glimpse of Ada. And then without warning, Delta suddenly shuts down. This was caused by Sumire, who came chasing after her. She explains that Delta shouldn't be able to disobey neither her nor Dr. Katatsuke, but Ada's powers were strong enough to break her programming. Back in the meeting, Amado explains that his daughter, Akebi, died 12 years ago. Boruto notes that he was born that long ago too. Could his birth have something to do with Akebi's illness? Akebi contracted a mysterious illness that doctors were unable to treat or cure. And you know what? A lot of people in this world seem to die from incurable illnesses. Itachi and Kimimaro, just to name a few. Could there be a connection? In order to save her, Amado started creating a new body for her through cloning. Sadly, Akebi died before the clone's body was finished, but Amado was able to preserve her brain. Using that, he digitized her memories and continued working on the clone body. After 9 months of work, pretty much a whole pregnancy, the clone body was completed. Akebi was reborn. He was able to transfer all of his daughter's memories into the clone. She had Akebi's voice, looks, and memories, but Amado quickly realized that it was not his daughter. She lacked her personality and humanity. Amado tried to recreate his daughter multiple times, but each one became a different person that was not his daughter. Accidentally, Amado had created the Delta Cyborgs. This means that every copy of Delta is just a failed clone of his own daughter, what is essentially the beginning framework of the Astro Boy story. And so perhaps this is a nod to the father of manga himself, Osamu Tezuka. Amado realized that bringing someone truly back from the dead was something that only a god could do. The technology could not recreate human consciousness. The human soul is just too special to be copied by science. Now, honestly, I found this to be a bit puzzling, as damn near the entirety of Naruto's final arc was spent with resurrected members of the ninja world by way of the Edo Tensei. Sure, the body isn't exactly perfect, but the soul very much remains. And this is all accomplished by ninjutsu, which is now apparently a cheap imitation of a great power which Amado possesses extensive knowledge about. At least providing an explanation as to why it was never considered would have been nice, but I digress. Just when Amado was about to give up all hope of getting his daughter back, Jigen approached him. Jigen promised Amado that if he helped him, he would bring back his daughter. But when Amado realized that if Jigen succeeded in creating a chakra fruit, the planet would die, he decided to betray him. There wasn't a point in getting his daughter back if the planet were to be gone. Naruto and Shikamaru somewhat sympathized with this choice. What parent wouldn't do everything in their power to save their child? Although Jigen is gone now, Amado hasn't given up on resurrecting his daughter. While working for Jigen, Amado realized that karmic resurrection was similar to his cloning process. Both techniques attempt to transfer someone's soul to a new body, but the karma seals could do what he failed to do. Before he even fully explains his plans, Sumire figures out why Amado was so interested in Kawaki's karma seal. She took notice that Amado was practically obsessed with restoring Kawaki's karma seal when he originally lost it. Without telling anyone, Amado added his daughter's DNA to Kawaki's recreated karma seal. If Kawaki were to place a new karma seal into a clone body, Akebi would be revived as the same person she was when she died. Kawaki is the key to reviving Amado's daughter. But is Kawaki willing to do that for Amado? He still holds a lot of resentment towards Amado for experimenting on him. Another issue with this plan is the final function of the karma seal. If Kawaki did place a new seal on a clone, then he would just resurrect through that clone if he ever died. Akebi would be killed again. Amado is way too smart to not know this. This means that there has to be more to Amado's plan than he is letting on. Boruto is genuinely shocked that Amado wasn't planning something more sinister this whole time. Despite Amado's sincerity, Shikamaru is still distrustful, which is a smart decision. Amado has lied in the past. There is no guarantee that he is not lying now. He asks Ada to use her Senrigan to check if Amado's story is true. This offends Amado and surprises everyone else that Shikamaru would be so ruthless, but he explains that it is his job to be suspicious. Suddenly, Boruto hears the voice of Momoshiki in his head. Momoshiki tells Boruto that they can read each other's thoughts now after he repaired Boruto's damaged body. It seems that Momoshiki and Boruto are starting to form a relationship like Naruto and Kurama had in the past, an uneasy alliance that temporarily benefits both of them. Will they become friends like Naruto and Kurama too? He warns Boruto to not let Kawaki know about their connection. He also tells him that there is something wrong with Amado's story. Momoshiki does confirm that the information about Shibai is true and that he did ascend to a higher plane. Amado's explanation about Shinjutsu was also correct. However, the part about Amado's story that is bothering Momoshiki is Ada. According to Momoshiki, Ada's Senrigan is a form of Shinjutsu, but her ability to make people fall in love with her is not. That power is something that Amato must have created with scientific ninja tools. But why would Amato create a power like that and give it to Ada? The answer to that could shine some more light on why Ada hates Amato so much. Momoshiki knows all Shinjutsu, and he has never heard of Ada's love charm powers, which means that Amato is lying, at least about that much. How many other Shinjutsu techniques exist in the world, and who currently has them? Even now, Amato is still keeping dangerous secrets. What does he gain by hiding the truth about Ada's powers? Ada was able to confirm that Amato's daughter was a real person, and that she died when she was 24. Shikamaru and Amato argue about the lack of trust between them for a bit, while Boruto continues his conversation with Momoshiki. Neither of them knows how long they will be mentally connected for, which angers the both of them. Boruto warns Momoshiki not to trick him when something unexpected happens. Without warning, Boruto's Jogan activates, and he starts receiving visions. Guys, the Jogan has not made an appearance since the very first chapter of the series. It has been shown in the anime a few times, but we still know practically nothing about it. With it, Boruto sees Leaf Ninja searching for someone at night. Shikadai, Inojin, and Chocho argue with someone that is supposed to be their friend. He sees Sarada locating the person they are searching for. Mitsuki, in his full Sage transformation, confronts someone that has made him angry. We could finally get to see more of Mitsuki's true power that he has been hiding this whole time. Finally, Boruto sees Kawaki in his Karma transformation standing over someone. While Boruto is trying to figure out what just happened, both Momoshiki and Ada take notice of him. Boruto's story is finally ramping up quicker and quicker with each chapter, and it seems like something earth-shattering is going to happen in the coming chapters. Could Boruto's Jogan let him see the future? If that was the future, it seems that someone has betrayed the Leaf. This also raises the question of whose future Boruto is seeing. Was it his own, or was it possibly Kawaki's? Will one of them betray the village? This could be the rift that leads to the time skip shown in the first chapter. We may be seeing the prophecy that Momoshiki predicted finally coming true. Boruto's blue eyes shall eventually take everything from him. Brothers becoming enemies. And man, just when we start getting answers, more questions and mysteries pop up. But hey, what did you think of this chapter? There is still so much we don't know, and we want to hear your theories. What secret about Ada could Amato be hiding? And why is he still lying to the Leaf Village? What does the activation of Boruto's Jogan mean? Leave us all your thoughts in the comments down below. We cannot wait for chapter 76. As always, I'm Slice of Otaku. Thank you all so much for watching and have an awesome day. I love you.